Hallo, mein Name ist Bianca, and in this video we are talking about reciprocal verbs and reflexives used with prepositions. This is going to be a rather short video. This is not too complicated. So, reciprocal verbs express an action done by two or more people or things to or for one another. So, for example, wir haben uns gestritten. We had a fight. Since reciprocal verbs refer to more than one person, they are only used with the plural reflexive pronouns uns, euch, and sich. Okay, not with du, with ich und du, just with the plural reflexive pronouns uns, euch, and sich. Wir rufen uns jeden Tag an. We call each other every day. Or woher kennt ihr euch? How do you know each other? Now here's a list with some very common reciprocal verbs. Sich anrufen, sich kennen, sich kennenlernen, sich küssen, sich lieben, sich schreiben, sich streiten, sich trennen, sich treffen, sich unterhalten und sich verlieben. These are some very common ones. I would suggest that you write those down and just memorize those. You'll probably encounter these more often, and therefore you need to know these, okay? Now it may be unclear whether a verb is being used reflexively or reciprocally. To clarify or emphasize a verb's reciprocal meaning, you use the expression einander, which means each other or one another in English, instead of a reflexive pronoun. So for example, Sie haben sich vorgestellt. They introduced themselves. Now this can mean to one another or to someone else. So therefore you have to say, Sie haben sich einander vorgestellt. Ja, sie haben einander vorgestellt. So in that case, then the meaning is clear that they introduced themselves to one another, not to someone else. Okay? So einander. Now, reflexive verbs with prepositions. Some reflexive verbs are typically used in set phrases with a preposition. And you use an accusative reflexive pronoun with the following verbs. And also the prepositions here take an accusative case. So here is a whole list. Sich ärgern über, sich erinnern an, sich freuen auf, sich freuen über, sich gewöhnen an, sich informieren über, sich interessieren für, sich verlieben in und sich vorbereiten auf. And here are some examples with those reflexive words with the prepositions. Du interessierst dich für Computer. Ich habe mich über die schlechte Note geärgert. Ich habe mich an das kalte Wetter gewöhnt. Okay, and that is all you have to know already. So let's do some practice. And in this exercise, I would just like for you to fill in the blank and of course decide if it's reflexive or reciprocal. So, Nummer 1. Die Kinder haben blank gestritten. Nummer 2. Wir freuen blank auf das Mittagessen. Nummer 3. Sie hat blank von ihrem Mann getrennt. Nummer 4. Ich erinnere blank an meine Kindheit. So you fill in the missing reflexive pronoun and then you decide if it's reflexive or reciprocal. Pause the PowerPoint here, fill in your answers, and then we'll go over the answers together. And here we go. Nummer 1. Die Kinder haben sich gestritten. It's reciprocal, right? They fought with each other. Nummer 2. Wir freuen uns auf das Mittagessen. It's a reflexive. Nummer 3. Sie hat sich von ihrem Mann getrennt. This is reciprocal. Und Nummer 4. Ich erinnere mich an meine Kindheit. This is also reflexive. I am remembering. Very good. Let's summarize what we went over today. So reciprocal verbs express an action done by two or more people or things to or for one another. And since reciprocal verbs refer to more than one person, they are only used with the plural reflexive pronoun uns, euch, und sich. It may be unclear whether a verb is being used reflexively or reciprocally, but to clarify or emphasize a verb's reciprocal meaning, you use the expression einander instead of a reflexive pronoun. Okay, so einander is the word here. And some reflexive verbs are typically used in set phrases with the prepositions, and I gave you a whole list there. So write that down and remember those. And that is all you need to know for this video. So thank you for listening und bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüss!